2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. A rematch of the incredible NBA Finals of 2015. Warriors came out on top in that series in 6. Looking back now, Shaq, do you think the Cavs could have won if they were healthy?
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. We don't like to use ifs. We don't like to make up excuses. However, losing Kyrie and Love was devastating for the Cavs. Ernie, they had to roll with a 7-man rotation.
You're live on my YouTube. We're playing basketball. YK 2016. Stephen Curry! Golden State!
We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Golden State Warriors.
I want versus the Cavaliers.
It's the NBA presented
Oh
by 2K
boy, oh
Sports
boy.
for this Thursday afternoon game. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Now here's James, played in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got his team on the board to start the game for the Cavs. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just
Happy Valentine's to all on PlayStation.
He's accumulated. This season may start to answer that question.
Here's Golden State now.
And happy Valentine's to you too.
Curry for 2, and the shot no good, a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often.
Let's throw the ball.
Space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Oh, shucks. Let's get him, baby.
Irving against Curry. Love with the screen from Mozgov. Pass to Shumpert. He feeds it to LeBron. Back to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Curry against Irving. And that is good.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And James with the basket on the assist by Irving.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with David Blatt.
He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds.
Oh, wow.
Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's LeBron. Down low, trying to find Mozgov. Gets it to him.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's quickly smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Irving. Got that bucket in no time at all. 6 points for Steph Curry.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Love can't hit.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Warriors trail by 10. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 16-6 run. Bogut with a clean look. Misses the three. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Irving drives in. Connects on the foul line jumper. Irving's got his second bucket.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
And he gets it to go. 8 points for Steph Curry.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Irving. Off target at the rim. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pulls it from 20. Curry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers on offense. It's a 10-point game. James powered down after the assist, led him into the lane.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
No good from Bogut. And so here's Cleveland. And there's the call on Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson. That's his first personal foul.
Warriors on D, down by 12. Green with the block.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here.
From 12 feet out. Again, the miss by Green.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Irving attacking. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he
14 points now. Let's go.
On the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the league.
Agreed. Here's LeBron. He's got 8. Inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Oh, shut.
Green.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Varejao comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
Bow!
They were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
J.R. Smith.
Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence. And
come on, Golden State! Come on, baby!
He can take over games single-handedly.
That's
good. He shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Cleveland leading by 16. Outside Williams. Picked by Verajao. To the middle. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Livingston. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
No good on the free throw.
About Sean comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen. And
we need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end.
Signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get him.
When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year.
Hey, the ball!
Back playing basketball.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming
the ball!
Young point guard. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away. And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
And here are the Warriors now, following the miss by Anderson Varejao. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And he makes the first.
Oh, we're losing bad, Golden State.
Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even
we scored.
Consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Verajao's shot is good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And James.
Oh!
No doubt.
Look at that slam dunk.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Little Hammy. We're about to come out and help your daddy. Look at you did my stinker. You little girl. You took it over.
Thompson outside. Wants to get it to a
Smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Here is Livingston from about 19 feet. And it comes off the front of the rim.
To remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact right now.
I told you, man, gonna get. I'm on way.
Seconds left here in the first quarter.
3-pointer!
And the Warriors miss again.
Oh, man, we missed again.
Cleveland controlling the game. Williams kicks to James. Williams passes to Thompson. And it's down with both hands.
Wow.
He's slamming, man. We gotta slam him.
Whoa! And Thompson's
foul!
And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact.
Hey, we got foul,
So we'll see free throws here. The Warriors shooting their
we are the man.
Yeah, and
In.
fairly decent a season ago. About 77%
Woo!
from the line.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on
again,
the road,
baby.
Carried over to the rest of the team.
Again.
The Cavaliers making
again, baby.
Jefferson's checked in.
And baby.
And both free throws
oh, yeah.
Here's James. 10 points for him. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. James has got 12 in the game.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
And stolen by Williams.
Oh!
First quarter, and what a
heck down, baby!
James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love's.
He sat us down, maybe right before the first practice, and kind of spoke about what he thought everyone should bring to the table. And
wow, man, you're talking.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so.
Huh? You're so sick.
Right along with what he's
yeah, look at eyes.
Dump the new big three along with Kyrie.
Huh?
I think if
Cats.
keep following LeBron's lead and advice,
the
sky's the limit.
I got new ring dings, and I got daddy, I got your daddy zebra cakes. Oh, I got your Valentine present. There you go. Yeah, Valentine present for you.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defense.
Yeah, buy yourself a Valentine dip. Ice cream. Here you go. Oh, you want this one. Better this one, right?
67%.
This one?
So on the floor for Cleveland. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Ahmad Shepard is out there with Irving, and it's Jefferson in at the small forward.
It's $20 for you.
Second call.
Clearly a mental
you just take it to the bank and they give you a new one.
That's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time, but it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Bank will give you a brand new one. Yeah. Give it to Bonte. Bonte will give you the 20. Just fold it and give it to Bonte.
Can't get it to drop.
Say, ask him what's for Valentine's Day. You better take the wire, man. I'm losing.
Barnes with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the sixth.
Yeah, say, what's Valentine's Day?
A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Spates checked in for Draymond Green. Picked by Mozgov. Here's Love, and he can't bank that one in. Here's Thompson. Here's Bogut with the second effort. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Bozgov. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul. Irving passes to Shumpert. Fires the three. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Tries it from the top of the key, and it doesn't even draw iron. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist by Irving.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Curry. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got his third rebound on the night. Here's Shumpert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Shumpert's got 6.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. Well, for the Warriors, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Let's talk about Klay Thompson. One of the best wings in the NBA. Might be the most complete shooting guard in the league. Most complete? What do you think?
I would have to say most complete. And, you know, what I really like about his game, especially playing next to Steph Curry, you know, when you play with a guy that has a little bit more, you tend to steal a little bit what they're doing. So, you know, his ball handling is definitely getting better. He can help with the playmaking duties. But what I love about this guy, he can score in a variety of ways.
His defense could be stifling at times, too. I mean,
he's a great two-way player.
He's a two-way player, but I don't know if I would give him the best two-guard yet in the NBA, but he's in the rearview mirror of anybody who considered that, and James Harden probably would be the guy.
Stop it. He's better than James. Cut it out.
I tell you, James Harden carries teams, and Klay Thompson is on a team to help
won a championship?
That's help carried. That's all.
That is all. That's a good point. Here's Kevin Harlan.
We're going to bring you an interconference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So Cleveland will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving at the one spot. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. A three ball. Warriors with the rebound. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kev, I caught up with Coach David Black. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible.
Hello, baby.
Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
And thank you, Doris.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
What the matter, girl?
Any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
Love with the screen for Irving. Wallace with it. Now Green defending. He came off the screen and finished with authority.
Pretty screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around. Just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around.
Oh, look at the little girl. Oh, you're making me lose, girl. You're making me lose. I went to the gym. Oops.
Here's Irving. And a miss there off the inbound.
It's very important to work out.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Hey.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field.
Oh, Daddy got your new ball coming.
In the corner.
Let's get it tomorrow.
Back to Irving.
New little ball for him.
On the wing, Shumpert. This one for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Shumpert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Shot to stop the run. Curry can't get it
to
go. A guy like that open, lucky.
Get him, baby.
For the D.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Really
come on, Golden State. Valentine's Day, baby.
Necessary.
Oh!
Outside Irving. The drive by James. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Oh!
And again, it's the Warriors.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait, I should do something. Oh! Again. Oh.
Intentional foul committed, but for what
that's why I'm not making it, man.
Sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's a pick by Love. Irving attacking. Excellent use of the screen that time.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
Charge! I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Oh, step back.
And boy, did they need
their
in the 5 field goal attempts they've had. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
That's tipped. Thompson against Irving. 11 feet away. Bank shot.
Oh, he missed.
Does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games.
Oh, man.
34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Warriors trail by 11. Left side, Curry. Oh, and that one had the right.
Oh!
I'll tell you what, guys, it's going to
there
be
you go.
On this defense.
Different Curry. Oh!
Nobody near Irving.
Oh, three-pointer.
Right there.
He's having quite the quarter here.
Come on, man.
I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
The drive by Thompson. Releases from 15. Can't hit.
Oh!
And here's Cleveland. They're on a 15-4 run right now. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Oh, the foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Curry against Irving. And the dunk by Love.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Curry attacking. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's foul number 2 for him. Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. Irving for 3. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. The Warriors have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Thompson. That one wide left.
Oh, how did you miss that?
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Miss.
Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot.
Oh!
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
All right, 10 people, man, watching. Woohoo! They love NBA.
Both free throws good from Love.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
Now here's Shumpert after the miss from Stephen Curry. Good D by Thompson. Warriors trail by 13. Shoots it.
3.
And again, by Golden State.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
From 20 feet out. And it's Thompson.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
3.
Oh! Golden State.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn it.
Look at that shot, man. Woohoo! That's the man.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Irving passes to LeBron. Outside jumper. Wide open. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early
hello.
timeout called by Golden State.
Moscow, guys, was specifically sought after by his coach, Dave Blatt. Remember, Moscow was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached the Russian national team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barbosa.
Yeah! Woohoo! There you go, baby. Better get the 3-pointer than get it a 2. Oh, baby! You slammed it.
In 2012 with Blatt.
Yeah, exactly. In Russia, and now again with the Cavs, Moscow.
You're supposed to help me, man, Mr. Hammy. What's going on with you? Oh, baby. Hello, baby. Your new shoe. You took off my sneaker. I had to get more. Yep, you took it over. 9-9.
There's the pick. Passes it to Verajao. Dishes it to Smith. He feeds it to James. To the paint. And Thompson throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Williams.
Oh, stole the ball! Get him, get him!
Smith outside.
Oh, miss. Yeah.
Down by Azili. Warriors trail by 17. From the line. And that one goes
oh, he missed.
Cleveland's gone. Just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And that one's good. James.
Woo, James
really
got
hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they're getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
15 people watching. Oh, my God.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an
I'm getting so popular on YouTube.
Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 18. There's the feed to Verajao. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Verajao's got his first basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Williams, looking for his first basket still in this one. Can't hit from the elbow. And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
It's been kind of a comedy of errors for them in the first half so far. They've been all over the place.
Yeah, just too many turnovers, and it has not been pretty offensively.
Stolen by Barbosa. And it's the Warriors on the break. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Verajao. Moving it up. High, arcing shot. That's good from Williams. The assist by Jefferson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Livingston, that one off the back iron and out.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
And so Verajao hits them both.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
And he gets the bucket.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
Williams up on top. Warriors with the rebound. With 1 on the clock, the shot is off. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates. reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Curry in at the 1. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Curry with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea.
Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. James comes in for Jefferson. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Here's Dellavedova. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
The drive by Bogut does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Curry outside.
Curry! Oh! 3-point! Woo! That was nice.
The Cavaliers leading by 23. And for Black, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on and the Cavs got tougher, those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do.
That's his first personal foul.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Here's Curry following the basket by Kyrie Irving, and he gets it to go. 13 points for Steph Curry. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Mozgov a screen on Curry. Irving drives in. Here's Mozgov. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
That's good.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas.
Wow!
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price, giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it. And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
And the first one at the line is good.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He's got 16 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Now here's Shumpert. 5 points in the game.
Oh.
Out of bounds.
Oh, why you got a long shot like that? Oh, that no good, right, Coach?
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. LeBron kicks to Irving. Down low. Here's Love. Barnes grabs the miss. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
And it's Thompson again missing.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That's good. Irving's got 15.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rush's shot is off.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, "Are you kidding me?"
Curry against Irving. From 17 feet out. No good off the front iron. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. From 11 feet away, Love wide open. He fires. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Curry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. J.R. Smith picks one up.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off screens.
And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the past, Clark, we'd see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive play.
I think guarding 2 guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently, Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
Now, here is Smith. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shumpert gets a wide open look, but they get it back. There is Zhao. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's Barnes. No luck. Shumpert with some nice D.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Smith dishes to LeBron. Takes the 13-footer, and there's Varejao. That's good on the assist by LeBron. 6 points for Anderson Varejao. Curry is inside. He's guarded by Williams. And the Warriors miss again. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Takes the 3. And it's Shumpert again, missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Thompson with the bucket. Cleveland controlling the game. Williams kicks to Smith. To the inside. And he banks in the layup. And that's 10 points for LeBron.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jefferson comes in for Shumpert. Now, here is Smith. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Williams, that's good.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
On its way from Curry for 2, and he can't stop the run as he misses. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Lets a floater go. From the high post. Curry with another miss. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Rush with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Fires high post. It's Mo Williams with the rebound. Williams has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's the floater. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Gray. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Now here's Jefferson. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. And Steph Curry with the foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in. Smith the pass to Jefferson. Takes the 13-footer. Thompson with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Stolen by Varejao. It's Jefferson with the drive. Jefferson can't get that one to fall. Warriors shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Rush outside, and the officials call a traveling violation.
If they can't take care of the basketball, they're going to have a very hard time turning this game around.
True. Their turnovers are piling up in this quarter.
Smith outside. To the paint. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Curry gets the bucket.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Smith up top. Shot from free throw range, and he knocks down the jumper. Smith's got 5.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
On its way from Curry for 2. And so a pretty lot.
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, what has the problem been defensively?
We were a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
Steph, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing? Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Barbecue chicken. They were completely overmatched in the low post. I couldn't believe the amount of points they allowed in the paint. Wow, I thought I was out there scoring, playing basketball. They got to switch things up, get some different matchups because they are getting eaten alive. Barbecue chicken.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the approach to that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
Hey, Harold, how about those Cowboys?
He has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Cowboys #1.
Here's Irving, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact.
Next year they'll win.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. It goes to show just how much
next year they'll begin
when they're winning.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found
How's
a way
your
to
jacket?
come
I got
together
you,
nicely and
Harold.
smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
I hope you're wearing it everywhere.
And he's good on the second.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Checking out the group to start the second half. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. And it's Irving at the point guard. And Brandon Rush gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Golden State on D. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. James wide open. Off the left rim and out. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 10. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Rush, covered by LeBron.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Irving attacking. It's rebounded by Golden State. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And stolen by Barnes. Here's Rush, guarded by Shumpert. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. It was the season of destiny. The Warriors certainly followed through, Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
Both free throws good from Rush.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Curry with them. Guarded now by Irving. And it's Stephen Curry with a free. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
He had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Yeah, baby.
LeBron dishes to Love. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Here's Curry. No good there off the double clutch.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Stolen by Thompson. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Curry. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Now here's Mozgov. 7 points in the game. Irving with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Takes the 13-footer. Thompson misses.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Irving, good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now, here's Thompson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Barnes.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Cavaliers.
Come back, baby.
By James. That's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Thompson, he's checking for Mozgov. 2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans, but you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home.
Yes.
He's home. Now, here is Irving. After the miss from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line. And, you know, for LeBron, he knew he had to work it out for him in Cleveland. A younger team in the playoffs, they had to remake the roster a bit and gain that experience.
Smith checked in for Cleveland. Both free throws good from Love.
And LeBron and the Cavs, I think they'll have a chance to bring that long-awaited championship to the city of Cleveland. But LeBron's return was bigger than basketball. He said it was about hope and inspiring his home state, and no doubt that was accomplished in his first year.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's Smith. Following the basket by Stephen Curry, and Brandon Rush gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And here are the Warriors now. The Cavaliers making the shot. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah. Here's Dellavedova. Now the pass to Thompson. And it's Verejao penetrating. Another shot. He lays it in. Dellavedova's got 6.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And after an exceptional first 2 years in the league, Jason Thompson has really declined. He averaged 12 points and 8 boards over those first 2 seasons. But last year, that plummeted all the way down to 6 and 6. So his arrow's definitely been pointing in the wrong direction.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. No good on the 2nd free throw. Well, getting back to Thompson, as Greg was just talking about him, he's a big guy, durable, good interior defender, Clark, but he really struggles on the perimeter.
Yeah, you know, 20 years ago, his rugged style of inside play would have worked. But nowadays, his lack of a consistent shot and below average range are really counterproductive.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 9. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game. Golden State's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. It's Curry with the drive. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Smith against Barnes. Jefferson has a wide-open look. Jefferson can't get that one to fall. Warriors shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And here comes the break. Here's Thompson. He trains the quick shot. Thompson's got 9.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
Curry with it. Picked up by Thompson. And here comes Smith leading the fat.
That athletic. Yeah. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And it's blocked. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop to end the run. Stolen by Varejao. Dellavedova, the pass to Smith. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Smith. He has 11 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for Jefferson.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
The Warriors shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. They double-team Curry. The quick look, no good that time.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now. This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Shumpert with the steal. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Here's Thompson and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Thompson's got 5.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Varejao with a screen on Curry. Dellavedova kicks to Varejao. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got 8 here in the quarter.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. Irving for 3. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a... And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Here is Williams. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Thompson. And it's Rush in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors' 5.
And he's looking to really stretch this lead out, even with the cushion they have, still letting it fly from long range.
Here's Barnes. Got it. Good job in the low post. Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And Varejao kicks to Williams. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Verajao against Thompson. Shot is no good. Excellent D there from Mozgov. Cleveland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Pass to Harris. Here's the three. No luck. And Golden State will go the other way with it. To the middle and stolen by Harris. Williams dishes to Mozgov. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
He's feeling it. And the shot is long.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Rush. And again, no good by Golden State. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Roracle, or Oracle Arena, was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
Here's Williams. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. No dice from the high post. Curry with it. Williams picks him up. From the wing. The shot by Curry, no good.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the Warriors, and they were actually unstoppable in every way last season. Average home margin of victory was 13+ points. A lot of those games weren't even that close as they let things get tight in garbage time.
And another miss by Cleveland. The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And more on the Warriors' home dominance. Shot almost 50% as a team at home, which led the league. Shot over 41% from beyond the arc as a team. And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
They double-team Curry. Some solid defense from Harris.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Mozgov. Right side, Williams. Trains it with the D all over him. Williams has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And guys, last season was a painful one for Anderson Varejao. He had finally shaken the back injury that sidelined him the year before, signs the multi-year contract extension with the Cavs. Things were starting to look up. Then only 3 weeks later, he tears the Achilles and was ruled out for the season. You talk about a tough break.
A different look now for Cleveland. Love comes in for Mozgov, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Harris. And both free throws good for Curry. And adding insult to injury, certainly, Greg, as you were talking about, Varejao played well at the start of last season. Shooting 56% from the field. Clark, I think he was over 70% from the line. Those were career highs.
Yeah, and a terrible blow for Varejao and the Cavs because of that injury. The Achilles.